Hey guys, Andrew here with Compete Elite Strength and Conditioning.
Alec from South Hall CrossFit.
And today we're going to talk about the back squat. If you watched our air squat video, the squats themselves are relatively similar. What Alex can do is he's going to blade himself about 45 degrees so you guys can get a better view of what's going on. The entire postural setup, which if you refer back to one of our earlier videos, is the same. He's not arching that back too hard. His rib cage is strapped down, his abs are nice and tight, and his glutes are contracted. Again, putting his pelvis, his shoulders, his knees, and his ankles all in that same vertical plane. That bar is resting across the tops of his shoulder muscles. There's straps right there creating a softer cushioning, making sure that the bar is as comfortable as it could be. If you have any kind of neck problems or anything like that, you can always look into those pads that you can put on there. However, we do recommend that you attempt to get acclimated to that discomfort. All right, so from here, maintain that good posture. Again, what we're going to see is that he sends his hips backwards as he maintains an upright torso, descending into the bottom, keeping his weight in his heels or centered in his foot. His knees are over his feet, pointing in the same direction. That kneecap and that second toe, again, pointing in that same direction. As he stands up, boom, squeezing his glutes at the top, returning back to that neutral posture, that neutral position where his shoulder, his hip, his knee, and his ankle are all in that same vertical plane. All right, so let's go ahead and see a couple more. Really focusing on keeping that pelvis and that spine in one piece. All right, and can we go ahead and see, turn this way a little bit? Can we go ahead and see a couple of those butt winks in the bottom? All right, so if he disengages his abs and his midline right there, what you'll find is that you end up with this nice little posterior pelvic tilt. Again, putting all that force in the low back, so we want to try to avoid this position as much as possible. We're going to stand up. All right, so he stays tight. Squats with mobility, boom. Pockets lower than the crease of the hip, or crease of the hip lower than the top of the knee. Got anything to add? All right, guys, get to squatting.